Hello. Today I'm going to work on my little travel trailer again. And I picked up this new window so I can replace this. This one is tinted, but you can see out of it. And it looked pretty easy to do, so we're going to tackle this today. So to start off with, we've just got a bunch of screws out around this that we need to pull out. And I'm just going to use a little drill driver. You can use a regular screwdriver if you want. Okay, now that we have that off, I'm going to hold the window just in case. This should just come out. That's what it looks like. And on the other side, I believe that this is got caulking on it, so I'm just peeling this off. I'm not using a tool. And it just comes right on out. Here's the old window. And should probably get this all cleaned off. And we'll get that out of the box and we'll put it in. Okay, so I have a little razor blade scraper here and just a little plastic putty knife. And I want to try to avoid using this if I can help it. So I've got it all cleaned off pretty good. There's a couple little spots I still need to get to, but what I found out was I ended up using my little scraper here, and I'll show you the results. So basically what I did, so the edge of the caulk is right there, just held this and I kind of pulled it this way and then pushed on this side a little bit, just so I could just peel it off, and using my finger as a guide so I didn't go too far. And I did that all the way around. And now I'm going to wipe it down with some isopropyl alcohol and a rag, just to get all the dirt and the gunk off. And I still have a little bit of work to do down here. So you can see it's darker right here. I'm just going to put my blade right there and just kind of go back and forth. If I hear it starting to scratch, I just stop and I reset. You just go slow and take your time. This probably took me, I don't know, 20 or 25 minutes to do that, but it turned out okay. Like I said, there's still a couple of spots that I need to grab. There's one right here. Here, let me move the camera so you can see. So I'm just, my finger here as a guide, just Don't want any accidents, and I already got that started. And I'm just cutting it off just a little bit at a time, and it will come off. And then grab your rag and just kind of wipe it clean. Okay, so now I'm ready to get the window out of the box. And I ordered this off of Amazon. It's a thin shade, so it's a see-through tinted window with a shade that you can bring up and down. So we'll get this out of the box. And there's nothing there. Okay, so here's the little blind that goes in it. I'm gonna have to set that over here for now. It comes with all new screws. We'll just put those down there. And here's the inside. And here's the window. And there's a set of instructions. So it's a tint, like I said, it's tinted. It looks like it's already got a seal on there, so I don't think I need to put any more caulk on it. But let's give it a test fit. And it does fit. Now my door, I noticed right here, kind of goes in a little bit, but that seems to cover it right there. So I think that'll look good. What do you guys think? So next we want to put our blind in our inside cover here, and there's these little clips. I'm sure you can see them there. These clips, they just kind of go in there like this, and just kind of push it in there. And then on the bottom, the round pieces go down there, and you kind of stretch it down, put it in the clips, and we'll hide our strings inside there. It is a little on the fiddly side, but you just kind of push it in there like that, and there's your blind. Now this will come out until we get pressure on the window. I'm going to set that down right there. Okay, so I have the window, and I would suggest that you put this in a warm spot and just kind of press the window down into that seal. When mine arrived, it didn't want to stick, I think because it was just too cold. I stored it out here. So I've done that. They have a logo down here on the window, and I assume that's the bottom, so I'm going to set it in here like that. And for now, I'm just going to use some blue painter's tape just to hold the window in there. If you have somebody to help you, you can probably skip this step. I don't think you need a lot, just enough to hold it in there. Like that. And then there is a little bit of room where you can adjust this a little bit, and I'm going to actually come in to the right a little bit, right there. Yeah, it looks good. And then when I'm done with this, I'll put some caulking around. But that should hold it in there while we get our other piece on. Okay, so now that we have our inside piece, I'm just gonna open the door here very carefully and set this in. Like that. And I have the screws in my pocket here. I want to find where the screw hole lines up. I got that one there. There we go. So now that we have that, I have the clutch set on number 2 on my little driver here. I'm just going to slowly screw that down until it's flush. And you can hear the clutch come on. So that should hold the door, or the window in the door. I just want to check, just to make sure this is all going to come up flush, and it looks like it will. And then we just put the rest of them in. So like that. Now I can come back and check my window and pull my tape off. Okay. So I'm just checking to make sure that it's up against the door. And it is all the way around. I'm checking, make sure the window is all the way around on here. And it is. So now we can put the rest of the screws in. So this is what it looks like. And you can't see through it. You can see my reflection. But you can see out of it pretty good. And then you can lower the blind. It doesn't work as smooth as I was hoping, but it does work, and I suppose it'll do the job. Once it's used a little while, maybe it'll loosen up. All I have left now is to put some caulking around the window, just for some extra protection. Alright, so that's the install of this window. I'll leave a link in the description where I purchased this from. A couple of things to note. So when you get it, make sure it's in a warm place so you can get this window pane to stick to the caulk. and make sure that you get your as much of the old caulking off the door as you can. I used a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, seemed to help a little bit. And then as I was caulking the window, I did get some caulk on the frame, and just a wet rag or whatever, you can scrub that off. And that's it. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.